I think at this time we'll continue along. The next item on our agenda is it's a history of Deer Lodge Curling Club. Hopefully it won't take them 75 years to go through it. But I would call forward past president Al Woods. Al?
Thank you, Bruce. It is indeed an honor and a privilege that I've been asked to outline the history of the club to you today. It all began on December 5, 1919, at a two-sheeter surrounded by an 8-foot fence and located on the south side of Portage Avenue at Lyle Street. This was in conjunction with a skating rink. On March 26, 1920, at a public meeting held at Linwood School, the Deer Lodge Curling Club Association Limited was authorized with a capital of $20,000, divided into 400 shares at $50 each. And in that vein, I was looking at a share today that Alec Reed, sitting down there with Mac Douglas, has, and belonged to his father, number 89, issued on November 30th, 1920. While we were looking at it, Bill Johnson informs me that he has his father's share that he has framed and is going to present to the club at some time in the near future. On April 10, 1920, our first president, C.A. Andrews, presided over the first annual banquet, which was held at Linwood School. Enthusiastically then, as now, the members set their sights on building a new rink and club rooms. And after checking many sites, they chose 7 lots on the south side of Bruce Avenue, on the east side of Truro Street, and unfortunately, immediately adjacent to Truro Creek. To us today, that site looks like the worst possible location, but the simple governing factor was money. At that time, 1920, there was a building boom in Winnipeg, and land was very expensive, even by today's standards. Hence, the less than desirable piece of property. Time was not kind to the old club over the next few decades. The building suffered mainly due to the Truro Creek flooding, undermining and shifting the building, and also due to the Depression years. I know that at times the hat was passed around to enable some younger men to curl, and I'm talking $10 to $20. Things were so bad at that time. The junior club was active as early as 1924, and 1928 had 8 teams, which included among its members John McNabb, one of our past presidents and late members. During the early 30s, the club fell on tough times, but the members persevered, and by 1936, another junior club came into being. That's when I became involved with Deer Lodge, and except for nearly 5 seasons during World War II, I've been a member ever since. At that organizing meeting, the senior club members who addressed the group were Bill Curry, the president, Al Hogboom, Don McNabb's father, Don Sr., and my father, Al Woods. After World War II, a concerted effort was made to improve the old building by strengthening the east wall, which threatened to bring part of Sackville Street down onto sheet 1, and by building a concrete retaining wall on the west side to keep Truro Creek from swallowing up sheet 1. Sheet 6, I beg your pardon. Now, any of you who have had the dubious pleasure of curling on sheet 6 can attest to its peculiarities. Negative ice both ways, and incidentally, that retaining wall is still there. Some of you will also remember we had natural ice at the Truro Street Club. We were lucky to get in a few games before Christmas, and many times the season ended by trying to throw rocks through a skim of water. Not much skill required, but lots of muscle. However, time and tide wait for no one, and after the devastating flood of 1950, it was obvious that a new facility had to be built. 1956-7 was the start of a new era at Deer Lodge. With the drive and enthusiasm of its directors and members, under the chairmanship of the late Garn Fry, we set out to obtain this present property and to build the basic structure which we have today, and all done mostly with volunteer labor. Again, with that same enthusiasm, changes have continued to be made. Firstly, the complete renovation of the upper room into a lounge, and secondly, the major addition off here to my right, and renovations which resulted in the wonderful club rooms and arena that we have today. Now, after 75 years, from small beginning, sees us